675,000 pay-per-view buys.
I think he's gonna do 1 million.
You know that's a lot of pay-per-view buys.
For sure.
675,000
Sure.
at 80 or what?
People really want to see this fight. This fight is big. It's been a long time coming.
I hope it do.
It's
I
our
hope it do
7th one.
1.5.
Shit, you too. Inshallah, I do.
What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the channel. Buckle up, because today we're taking a deep dive into the financial side of the squared circle, specifically the pay-per-view PPV numbers for the mega fight everyone was talking about, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Remember the pre-fight electricity that crackled in the air? This clash had all the ingredients of a PPV blockbuster. Two young, undefeated fighters with their sights set on superstardom. Their rivalry, a simmering cauldron since their amateur days, threatened to boil over at any moment. And then there was Ryan Garcia, a social media lightning rod who kept the fight on everyone's mind with every flamboyant post and spicy interview. It felt like a guaranteed knockout when it came to PPV sales. Analysts were drawing comparisons to fights like Davis versus Garcia in 2023, which reportedly shattered records with over 1.2 million buys. With all this hype swirling, fight fans expected a PPV bonanza. But did the fight night lights shine as bright as the pre-fight predictions? Let's rip off the bandages and see what the numbers are really telling us. Did the fight live up to the business expectations, or did it land a knockout blow to everyone's wallets? Ryan Garcia, in a recent Twitter space, made his prediction post-fight and about the pay-per-view buys.
I mean, I think this should be up there with
like over 1 million people have purchased that fight via pay-per-view.
100%. This definitely is going to be in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah,
Easily top 5 pay-per-views of all time. I guarantee it. Probably win Fighter of the Year as well.
Ryan seems to believe that the fight had over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which is a crazy number. Both fighters have declared they made over $20 million from this fight, signaling a huge amount of pay-per-views were bought to watch. Garcia responded to this happy punch photo of Haney, reportedly making $35 million, and Ryan making $50 million, and said, $85 million. Nice. Never stop. I can't wait to help the children. Fans are saying that Ryan carried the promotion for this fight, and he should be the one to get all the credit for the high speculated pay-per-view buys. Remember the pre-fight circus? Garcia's social media game was on fire. Every outrageous post, every flamboyant interview kept fight fans glued to their screens, relentlessly stoking the flames of this already heated rivalry. Oscar De La Hoya, the master of bold predictions, declared this fight a lock for the top 10 all-time PPV buys. Analysts were quick to see dollar signs, drawing comparisons to the 2023 Gervonta Davis and Garcia fight. All the ingredients for a PPV smash hit seemed to be there, a guaranteed knockout for everyone's bottom line, except maybe the viewers' wallets. However, there is speculation that the fight didn't live up to PPV buy expectation. Hold on to your hats, fight fans, because the reality might leave you feeling like you just got caught with a counter right hook. Here's the knockout punch that sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Legendary promoter Bob Arum delivered some sobering news. The PPV numbers for Haney versus Garcia fell way short of expectations. This bombshell landed with a thud despite Garcia's dominant performance in the fight itself. We're talking 3 clean knockdowns of Haney, a clear-cut victory that had everyone talking about his potential. And yet, the PPV numbers couldn't quite rise to the occasion. A fan tweeted saying, "Breaking news, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight does between 200,000 and 215,000 pay-per-view buys." Ryan Garcia then personally responded to this. Another boxing website suggests the fight did only 500,000 pay-per-view buys. It read, promoter Oscar De La Hoya had initially predicted PPV sales exceeding 1.5 million, but the actual numbers are expected to be significantly lower. Anything below 500,000 would be considered a setback, especially given the high expectations set for the event. Eddie Hearn was quick to resolve this after a fan had slid into his DMs begging for the outcome of the fight. "We need them! Haney-Ryan PPV numbers! Eddie!" Eddie responded, 972,000. Pay-per-view, 9.2 million gate. Sold out 19,733. Almost 1 million pay-per-view buys is still a result, but even with the background story and the lead-up of the fight being so ferocious, you would think it would do more, but why didn't it? A big problem is illegal streaming Illegally streamed fights are a constant thorn in the side of the boxing business, especially for a mega fight like this. Did a significant chunk of fans choose this free, albeit shady, route instead of forking over the cash for the official broadcast? Fan fatigue. Perhaps another factor at play is PPV fatigue. With so many fights vying for fans' limited fight night funds, particularly after the Floyd Mayweather era where million-dollar buys were commonplace, maybe boxing fans are becoming more selective with their spending habits. Did this fight simply not stand out enough in a crowded PPV landscape? Garcia's lead-up. Garcia's pre-fight antics can't be ignored either. The line between charismatic and concerning can be blurry, and some fans might have questioned his focus amidst the social media theatrics. Did this flamboyant behavior alienate a portion of the audience who weren't convinced he was fully committed to the fight? Garcia's antics did prove to be menacing, and was a great publicity stunt pulled by him. However, this did cause him to miss weight, leading to the belts not being on the line, which could have also impacted the pay-per-view buys too. Ryan was confronted on his antics and missing weight in a Twitter space.
Hey Ryan, is it true that people were giving you for missing weight by 3 pounds, but Devin Haney still outweighed you on fight night?
Oh, for sure he outweighed me on
He was
fight
like
night.
170, right? 170
Yeah,
plus?
dude, I was 155, 160 max. Max. Bro, the dude was way heavier than me. I cleaned his clock. It was easy work, bro. I told you it was going to be like me holding a beer. I was like, yo, hold my beer. Watch this. I did exactly that.
Someone actually made a suggestion that Sugar Sean should be next.
I don't know. Next? He said he needs 2 more fights. That's
You already
his
been
own
talking
words.
about it?
That's his own words.
That'd be entertaining as dude. You and Sugar?
Ryan reveals that Devin was still bigger than him in the fight, even after coming in 3 lbs over. He also spoke about his potential next opponent, Sean O'Malley, who is a seasoned UFC fighter and would be making his professional debut in the boxing ring with a current record in the UFC of 18 wins and 1 loss. Is this a fight you fans would like to see? Ryan also mentioned the referee and how he was unfair throughout the fight, especially with the point deduction, which he felt was very unnecessary.
For instance, Harvey Doc, you know, like let's say your next fight he gets assigned your boxing match. Because of your bad experience with him, do you guys have any type of
I can
like,
make suggestions for sure.
that was bad, bro. I mean, 3 knockdowns and he's over here helping him up.
Bro, like, dude, he
Slow
was
counting his
out,
shit.
bro. He couldn't even hold himself up. He fell down, bro. That's a knockdown. That should have been 5 knockdowns.
He was
Like, let
quick
me
to
go,
take a
bro.
point too. He was hella
And
quick
then he
to take
takes
a
a
point.
point. Not even a warning, bro. Not even a warning. Just point taken away. It's like, what, bro?
That
Give me
ref was hating. That ref was hating, bro.
that ref definitely had a bet on Haney for sure.
Hey, is it confirmed
Allegedly,
if Devin broke
allegedly.
his jaw? Is it confirmed
What?
if Devin broke his jaw or not?
Bro, his jaw looked broken to me. Somebody
It looks
told me his
broken to
jaw was
me.
broken. He says it wasn't broken. To me personally, that looked like a broken jaw.
I
I've broken jaws before.
Even though the referee may have been biased to Devin in the fight, Devin still came up short and he finally broke his silence on Instagram, speaking about his loss. Devin stated, "First off, I want to say, Alhamdulillah, Allah is the perfect planner, and I trust his plan no matter what. I came up short, but this boxing, and if anyone knows me, they know that I am a true competitor, and always wanted to test my skills against the best fighters in the world." Ryan, despite the circumstances, was victorious that night, and that's fine. I do feel like weight played a role in it, but only Allah knows. I would love to run it back and give the fans a fair fight within an agreed weight. With that being said, I am currently enjoying time with my family and friends, as well as making up my days of Ramadan. Thank you to all my supporters and everyone involved in making this event happen. After I finish making up my days of Ramadan, I will tell you guys what's next. I appreciate everyone that has reached out. I am overwhelmed with love. I will be back better than ever, inshallah. Thank you Oscar and Golden Boy, Eddie Hearn, and all of Matchroom, Dazen, Mauricio and the WBC, and all of DHP Great Night of Boxing, Alhamdulillah. Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan's promoter, interestingly commented underneath Devin's post, saying, "Good luck with Eddie, but there will not be a rematch. Good luck in your career, and good luck with Eddie, a European promoter trying to make it in the US." This could mean the rematch is off the cards, and Devin will have to earn the right to fight Ryan again, maybe 1 year down the line, even though they both had previously agreed to the rematch straight after the fight, saying, "Let's run the rematch, let's do it again, and both make weight." Regis Progress has came out and defended Devin after the criticism he has gotten online over the past few days.
And all of a sudden, people are knocking on his resume leading up to this fight. it's boxing fans. That's how it is, man. I mean, that's boxing fans, and you know, Devin. You know, I know he's young. He's a younger kid, but he has to just learn, bro. Like that's boxing fans. People listen. They gonna love you. They gonna hate you. They gonna love you again. They gonna hate you again. Then they gonna love you again. You know, and really at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they're probably gonna love you. You know, so that's how boxing is, man. Like with just the fans. You know, for me, I kind of, at first I used to be watching when people say comments and stuff, bro. Now I don't look at nothing. I just feel like, man, he got to keep his head up and, you know, bounce back.
It's good seeing a fellow opponent like Regis helping Devin after his first loss and giving him some advice. Says this could really affect Devin's confidence for future fights. So, what happens next? Despite the lower than expected PPV numbers, there are still some positive takeaways. Garcia's rise. Garcia, however, emerged from the fight with his head held high. His dominant performance, complete with 3 knockdowns, undeniably cemented his status as a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. Despite the lackluster PPV showing, his skills and charisma are sure to generate significant interest in his future fights. Fans who tuned in witnessed the rise of a potential superstar, and his next outing will undoubtedly be a hot ticket, regardless of the platform. The rematch could also still happen, with a close decision and the bad blood between the fighters still simmering. A rematch between Garcia and Haney might not be on the cards right away, but there is a chance they could cross paths and a bigger weight in the future. The controversy surrounding the first fight and the unfinished business between them could reignite fan interest, but will it translate to a surge in PPV buys? Only time will tell. The story of this rivalry has another chapter to be written, and whether it becomes a financial blockbuster or another head-scratcher will depend on how it's promoted and how the fighters perform. Alright, fight fans, this is where you come in. Let's get this discussion rolling. The Haney versus Garcia PPV numbers are out, and they're leaving us with more questions than answers. Did the fight itself live up to the pre-fight fireworks? Did it deliver the kind of action you expected? More importantly, why do you think the PPV numbers fell short? Was it the DAZN platform and its pricing structure? Did the illegal streaming beast rear its ugly head again? Maybe fight fans are feeling PPV fatigue after the Mayweather era? Or perhaps Garcia's antics leading up to the fight turned some viewers away. Whatever your theory, sound off in the comments below. Let's dissect this puzzle together. What are your thoughts on the business side of this fight? Hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of boxing.